If this is just your first year to do a Thanksgiving dinner on your own, or if you are a seasoned professional, I hope that you can take away some tips from today's video to help you make it go a little bit smoother. I am convinced that putting on a good Thanksgiving dinner has little to do with our cooking abilities and more to do with our organizing abilities. And so hopefully I will be able to take you through the steps of putting together a fun Thanksgiving dinner for your family. If you haven't watched my video on how to plan ahead for your Thanksgiving dinner, hey cameraman, hi.
No, hey.
He's coaching me.
I've been recruited to coach and film and encourage her to keep going.
So if you haven't watched my video, how to plan ahead for Thanksgiving dinner, you can pick up a lot of tips from that. The best thing you can do is do everything you can possibly do the day ahead. Like everything that you can think of, the pies, the salad, get your stuffing ready, the yams.
Yams are the worst.
No, they're not.
But if you like yams, go ahead and make them.
Today, the day before Thanksgiving, we're going to do pies, we're going to do salad, we're going to do yams, you can do cranberry sauce, and the stuffing. I'm not going to show you everything I do today to make a pie because I just put a video up on how to make a pie, step-by-step instructions, and that'll walk you through it, and I will leave that in the description below as well.
Now this is why you wear an apron when you're baking.
I forget. I forget, and I've had kids give me aprons and I forget to wear them.
Okay, so Jennifer's already made the cherry pie and she's starting in on the pumpkin pie. One of the tips is, especially the more people you have coming, especially if they are not especially if they're relatives, it's easier to give them assignments to bring something to help you out in putting together your Thanksgiving dinner.
Our family really likes the Acini Di Pepe salad, and I'm going to show you how to make that here in a minute. Fill your pot with about 3 quarts of water and salt it. And bring it to a boil, and then add your box of Acini Di Pepe.
Pouring in the whole box, 16 ounces. Is there any such thing as too much Acini Di Pepe?
No.
Say that word again.
Acini Di Pepe.
One more time.
Acini Di Pepe.
That sounds so Italian.
It is 16 ounces of Acini Di Pepe. This is tapioca. This goes in the blooper file, okay? Bloopers.
Need to bleep this out?
Well, I'm going to cut the whole thing out and put it in a blooper file. Gosh dang it. So you want to save the juice, save the liquid from the pineapple and from one of the cans of mandarin oranges.
Now, do you prefer the crushed or the chunks?
Marlene likes the crushed.
Marlene likes the crushed. And you like...
And I like little tidbits. Well, actually, I don't really care. I like it all.
Well, you like pineapple on your pizza too, and that's kind of disgusting.
It's not. No, it's not.
I remember doing this here as a boy growing up, helping mom fix or cooking it. And it wasn't necessarily Thanksgiving, but it was fun when she drained the pineapple juice. Because I would, when she wasn't looking, I would take that cup and I'd drink it, and she'd always get so mad. Because,
oh no!
Oh
That's
yeah.
going in the salad.
Yeah, she'd either use it going into the Jell-O or some other part of the dinner, but she'd get so mad. And I was a little brat when I was a kid, but I'd still grab it, drink it, and be on my way. Then I'd try and blame it on my little brother. Take two.
Take two.
We are doing
Acini Di Pepe this time. Okay. And I just put the whole box in.
the whole box. Was that 16 ounces?
Yeah. And bring it to a boil and let it cook for about 7-8 minutes, and then drain it real well. Okay, so I've got to show you something. I put too much pie filling in. Yep, see? Chad?
Yeah, I'll come back here and film you.
Oh.
See the smoke go.
Yeah, that's not real good.
Now we're gonna have the fire alarm going off.
Happens to everyone. Yep. My little pie over here, she dribbled. I didn't put a baking sheet under it. I didn't think I needed to. I thought I kept enough cherry out of the pie. Oh, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. So you want to save the juice, save the liquid from the pineapple and from one of the cans of orange, mandarin oranges, and you'll save it here. Okay, come on over. We'll do this real fast. You need a cup of sugar and 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I mix that up real good. Then I add my juice from the pineapple, and we're gonna thicken this. See that?
2 minutes later.
Yeah. And that looked good.
Yep.
We want it nice and thick. Then we add some fun stuff. We add some lemon juice, tablespoon of lemon juice. Add a couple tablespoons of butter, because you know how I like butter. And secret ingredient, a splash of almond. Makes it smell good too. I've got a little bit of a cold. Makes it smell good. And this is what it means to temper something. Take some of your sauce and add it into that. And that.
And that's called what again?
To temper it, and that's just 1 egg, and I just tempered it. That is it. So, I'll take it. Actually, let's let this cool off. We're gonna let this cool off for a little while, and then I'll finish showing you what we do. Let it cool off for a little bit. So I just let this cool off for a little bit, and then
What's a little bit?
well, until it's not blazing hot. 15 minutes, just so it's not blazing hot. And then I pour it over the top of that. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Oh, this stuff is good. And I don't like to clean the whole thing out because I like to sit at the end of the night here and eat it. So that's plenty, I think.
Like to lick the
Yes, that's
beater?
all I do. And then
You don't mix it in. You
no,
just
I just leave it, and I leave that too. So tomorrow, finishing this salad will be a piece of cake.
Now, do you refrigerate it or just let
Yep.
it sit outside? Well, outside on the cupboard.
Nope, I just put it in the refrigerator. My refrigerator.
That's why I'm keeping the door.
Thank you, good cameraman.
So, you're changed. You're
Yes, Thanksgiving dinner is definitely at least a 2-day process. But before we go to bed the night before Thanksgiving, this is the last thing that we do, and it's generally your sister that does it.
yeah.
The kids, they always liked to do this when they were little, and they grew up, and Aunt Linda's the one that gets our stuffing ready, and she plans to do it every year. She looks forward to doing the stuffing every year. So we just break it apart in this bowl and salt and pepper it real well. And then tomorrow I'll take you through the rest of the steps. So
Now, why do you break it apart the night before?
it dries out. It just
Okay,
dries it out a
so
little
you
bit.
want the bread to dry out and
A
be a
little
little crusty, not quite as hard as a crouton.
Right, right. And because it's something we can do the night before. And so that's what we do. And I'm tired.
And you could probably do this maybe 2 days
Yeah.
in advance.
Really, you probably just could, but we don't. We just do it the day before. If I've got a large group, I'll definitely do 2 loaves, but we've just got a little group right now. And I break it, you know, about that size right there. Right
Yep.
there.
Little bite size.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is what you're going to be putting in: salt and pepper and
Poultry seasoning. And you just shake it to taste. I know there's a recipe for this in my book. And I know I told you how much to put on because I've measured it before, but when I do it for myself, I don't need to measure
just
it.
a chug.
Uh-huh. But I really did. I measured it for the cookbook.
I can smell it.
Mm-hmm. Put a little towel over it to keep it clean. And go to bed. That little towel's been in a lot of videos.
Yeah. I like seeing the little names out here on them. Hey,
Go to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
Just
What?
summarize real quick what you've
Summarize
done
real quick.
tonight.
Okay, we made a cherry pie, we made a pumpkin pie, we've got our salad in the you don't need to show it. We've got our salad inside the refrigerator, and we've got our stuffing drying out here on the cabinet, and we don't need the yams, or I'd have made that today. And I haven't made the cranberry sauce because I couldn't find the cranberries. Maybe I'll find them in the morning and I'll make them for you then. Good night.